What's going on, Internet? This is Gamer FM, DNA's new video game podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Derrigan, alongside me, as always, Joey Pease.
Don't shake the Joey.
Joey, I'm so glad you're here.
Glad to be here, Corey.
Joining us for the first time ever, popping his DNA cherry, Mitchell Goethe.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Glad to be here.
So excited. So excited. This is amazing. So, what have you guys been up to? We haven't done a show in a while.
No, it's been a long time.
Mitch, you've never done a show.
Say it's been forever for me.
We've been talking about it for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But you're always working.
Like 6 months.
Yeah. It's all right. You're going to be around a lot more now. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So excited. Okay, so just to update you guys, Gamer FM is replacing the DNA podcast. We're kind of expanding yet consolidating. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Kind of, sort of. Anyways, sure. Gamer FM is DNA's video game podcast. You can find the show broken down topic by topic Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on our YouTube page, and the full episode going up on Fridays on YouTube, as well as iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter at the DNA Network, and join our Facebook community page on facebook.com/groups/the DNA Network community. Remember, you can find all of our content on our website at dnanetwork.net and on our YouTube page. We have more to announce in the future. I'm pretty excited. But for now, we're going to talk about games.
Yeah, that's what we do best.
Yeah.
What?
Mitch.
Corey.
Is it what we do best?
I was going to say maybe not.
I think getting sidetracked and off topic is what we do best.
We do that very well.
we are very talented at that.
Mitch, what have you been playing?
The only 2 games that I own.
Destiny and The Division?
Destiny and The Division.
But you've been playing the Resident Evil demo.
Yeah, I played that for a little bit.
What's it like? Is it scary?
For me, no.
Am I going to poop my pants?
No.
Okay.
What if he really has to poop before he starts playing the game?
He might.
What if I hadn't pooped for 3 days and then had 2 Chipotle burritos?
And then decided, let's play Resident Evil.
Then you might poop.
Okay.
You might.
Okay.
But for me, no, it's not that scary. It gives me hype for the game, though.
Yeah.
Is it going to be fun?
Yeah.
Is it all going to be first person?
I hope so.
Okay.
Do you like the first person? You like Resident Evil.
See, I love Resident Evil. The first 3 I didn't really like, and like Code Veronica X and stuff where it's the overhead. Didn't really like that, but I'm more of a over-the-shoulder kind of guy, but this first person...
This guy likes Resident Evil 6. You watched?
No. It was way too Call of Duty-esque for me in that game. I was like, survival horror. That's where you gotta go.
But you've been playing The Division. You've been playing the new update.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Somebody's playing The Division.
Is it new, or is it kind of just new to us?
It's new to me because I didn't play it for 4 or 5 months. And then I started playing it last month, and, I mean...
Does it make the game better?
It makes it better than launch, but it could still be improved drastically.
Are there people playing it at all? Like, do you see anyone when you, like, go to, like, a hub?
Yeah, when I go to a hub, there's quite a few people. Still run into the old, try to go in the dark zone and get just pwned by people who are jerks.
People still using that vector.
No, not really.
Because that was, when I stopped playing, that was the gun to have. Everybody had a vector.
Yeah, everybody had that, and I finally got one, and I just get wrecked.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy playing it. I mean,
I
would say it's worth going back to play. I haven't played any of the DLCs yet.
Yeah.
Like, not even the first one, and I knew Survival just come out.
Yeah. The survival one looks interesting.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The Division has been an interesting game to watch from a distance because, like, I don't know. We haven't played it in a long time. I don't even think you made it to level 30, did you?
I did not.
Yeah.
I made it to 14, I think was the
I
highest.
would say that doesn't seem like a Joey game.
I mean, I like games like that, and I really liked Gears of War when I played that. I mean, I get those are different games, but those are both third-person shooter games and whatnot, but I mean, it was fun for what it was, but it just got real repetitive real quick. And at that point, it was just like, I don't want to do this over and over and over again. Like,
Yeah.
Like, on paper, that game made a lot of sense because I love Gears of War. And, like, we are all obviously play a lot of Destiny. Probably too much Destiny at this point. Which, by the way, on next week's NGR, I kind of pulled up all of our Destiny hours and put them on blast on the podcast. So
I don't even know what mine are, so.
I mean,
yours is the lowest out of everybody.
Yes.
mine will look good.
Well, if you look at your
No, I looked
PlayStation-
at your Xbox one.
Oh god.
So, and that counts your 360 gameplay too.
Oh
so.
my god.
if you want to really put my stuff on blast, you could include my Final Fantasy playtime, and then you'd be like, oh my god.
I should have, but what were we talking about? I think we were talking about.
Wait, mine's the least out of everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
yeah. I'm at like on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm at like 1,400 hours.
Jeez.
I was gonna say, you guys didn't play like Year 1 Destiny, did you?
I did.
I
did a little
played
bit.
it for a little bit, then stopped.
I
stopped before even like the first DLC came out.
I played, and I got to, because in Year 1 the leveling was different. I got to 22, and then I played all the story, and I played a couple of the strikes and stuff, and then I quit because I didn't really understand what Destiny was, and like trying to like figure it out. And I wanted to play a ton of other games, like Master Chief Collection was coming out, and there's a bunch of other games that I wanted to play. Black Flag, I think, came out that year too, so I was like obsessed with Black Flag.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me.
And so like I quit, and then Brian actually got me back into Destiny when House of Wolves came out, and I picked it back up then, started leveling up and playing through Year 1, and that's when I really started playing, was when House of Wolves came out. But anyways, the Division on paper, like, give me a Gears of War style mechanics mixed with like a similar leveling system to Destiny. Like, I thought the Division was going to kill Destiny. I really did. Like, all the hype surrounding that game. I mean, how many shows did we do about the Division before it came out versus after?
You and Brian did a lot. That was before I
Yeah.
was really on like Weekly Strike.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, me and Brian did like probably 3 or 4 shows leading up to the Division, like strictly on the Division, talking about, you know, the mechanics and how we thought it was literally going to kill Destiny, and like it just didn't pan out the way we wanted it to. The incursion started coming out, and it was basically horde mode. The thing that really threw me off was like, you know, you're sitting there unloading 7, 8, 9 clips into people, and they're just not going down. It was just like these weird little things that kind of took me out of the experience that I didn't like. And it sounds like some of the updates that they made are better. It makes the game better. But that I think whatever they do after the Division, like if they make a sequel, it's the Ubisoft thing where the first game is a great concept but doesn't really work out. It's the same with Watch Dogs. Look at Watch Dogs 2. Everybody that I've talked to that's playing Watch Dogs 2 loves Watch Dogs, but didn't like the first one.
Well, the reason the first one was so bad is because it wasn't a finished game when it came out. It was almost like it was in beta phase. Like, all the problems and bugs and stuff with the game. Like, the game itself is apparently pretty fun, like, once they fixed it. But it was just, like, before, it was just awful.
Well, I bought it on Wii U, and it was running at, like, 10 frames a second. And, like, fading graphics, because Wii U doesn't handle the whatever engine they were using for that very well, so...
Yeah. So it's like it seemed like it was beta phase.
Don't buy third-party games on Wii U, I'm sorry.
Maybe Switch, though. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, dude. They just... we have a question about it later, but there's a rumor that they're going to launch with GameCube Virtual Console games. Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Smash Brothers Melee, Double Dash, and Pikmin.
If I could get a portable Double Dash...
I
that's
know, right?
ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Dude, if Double Dash comes to Switch, we're playing.
Yeah,
We're
of
playing.
course we are.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Anything else you've been playing, Mitch, besides Destiny? Which we're going to get into later in the show. Joey.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15.
It's actually taking a back burner right now, but I mean, I guess since the last time we've talked about this.
Yeah.
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 Because, also Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Those came out. We never really talked about that.
Yeah.
Either.
Okay, so you got a lot to talk about. Path of Exile update.
Path of Exile started a new league this past week. I think it was last Friday was when it started. And it's really interesting, and it's actually really challenging compared to, like, the previous ones. Because the previous ones were, like, you come across, like, a certain mob here, and they'd kind of do something, or you'd have to go out of your way to do this, like, certain side quest-like thing. This one, there's these, like, little portal things in the middle of, like, maps that if you run into it, it'll spawn this breach, which all these monsters just come at you in swarms. It's ridiculous how many, like, you just get overrun in no time. So it makes it a lot more challenging, and if you don't have, like, the good enough gear, you're going to die. So it's, like, especially the people who play hardcore, which I don't, because that's really...
Hardcore mode is like in Diablo where you
die once
you're done. You lose everything,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I said no to that forever, and I've heard like so many people just die are trying to play hardcore mode this league, and it's just rough. So I've been playing that, trying to get on my feet, get some currency, and get build going, and I actually got a pretty decent build going, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to carry it into the end game.
Yeah.
But before that, I was playing Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not too far into the story. I think because we have like the talk we did before a few hours ago. I was on chapter 3. Now I'm on chapter 5, so I did make some progress on that just from doing the main story quest.
Check out DNA Reacts Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're listening to the audio, it's going to be at the end of the audio version of the podcast. So, sorry. Plugs.
But Final Fantasy 15 is a lot of fun so far. I mean, we'll talk about this. I mean, if you can find it on our other video, my thoughts on this and whatnot. But it's a huge open world. It's a lot of fun just going around and exploring it. You'll come across random creatures that you probably aren't able to kill at first when you're in the game, and you'll have to run away. I mean, Mitch saw me get one shot by a griffin that came out of the sky. It was kind of funny. So, I mean, all in all, it's a lot of fun to play. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it when I do play it. So
yeah. I've played like an hour of Final Fantasy 15. I'm like, I'm off tomorrow, and I'm like, tomorrow morning I'm taking the time while I'm editing video. I'm just gonna let the videos process and just dive into Final Fantasy for like 4 or 5 hours tomorrow morning. So I'm pretty excited. But you also said you got Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yes, I got Pokemon Moon to be specific.
Yeah, which is weird because like I didn't know that if you bought Pokemon Sun, like the day-night cycle is normal, but if you bought Moon, it's nighttime during the day.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't figured it out yet. I just knew that there's certain Pokemon you can only catch a certain time of the day, and I was like, I'm not caring about Pokedex completion quite yet. I'll do that later once I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was doing so far.
Yeah. So how is it?
I really like it. It was kind of weird at first because I've been saying this about every game. I really like it, but anyway.
I really like it, but it's weird.
Yeah. There's no
box quote from Joey Pease.
Apparently, I like every game I play. There's no gym battles in this game. There are trials.
Right.
So that puts a whole new twist on it. And the trials aren't even necessarily like battles against trainers. You go through. I mean, the first few are kind of like you just go through this like small area, do a quick task, and you get to this end room where there's this like boss form of like the creatures you fight in there. Like the first one you fight, Eradicate, that's like super buffed by this like the totem effect on it, and one of the things they added is that they can call for help from other Pokemon. Any Pokemon can do this actually, but it happens a lot more often with these totem Pokemon. So what they'll do is they'll call for help, and then another Pokemon will come and help them fight, so they'll end up being 2-on-1. So it makes those like more interesting. I mean, you battle Pokemon trainers all the time anyway, so this is something kind of fresh and different for you to do. There's a lot of really dirty jokes in this game.
I've been seeing the screenshots going around.
I don't know if they just decided this. They're finally done having a filter and just decided.
Pokemon translation team had a lot of fun with this game.
Oh, they had so much fun with this. There's some ridiculous things that, and I just started the third island out of the 4, so I'm about halfway through, I guess, the main part of the game, and there's just been a couple things that I'm just like, how is this a children's game? Like, that can't be included. Like, kids won't get it when they see it, but like, it's just.
Like
Some of the
this
things I
one.
see.
Like this one, it says it's tough fetching Pokeballs from my bikini.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
There's just
Yeah. The flavor from this rare bone seems to fill my whole mouth.
that whole entire because that's during the grass one where you have to go collect these ingredients and they make this thing.
Yeah.
At the one point, you're like in first person view of your character, and you're mashing the A button to like grind up this stuff. And all of a sudden, you see this like green goo just shooting out from the top, like the bottom of the screen, while you're looking at like the girl that's wearing like this skimpy clothing, and I'm just like, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Like she's cheering you on, like while you're doing this, you just see this green goo. I'm like, that's
what I need when I'm shooting goo is the cheerleading section.
yeah. So, and then after that, they have a taste test of the food you prepare, and that's part of what she says there. That one of the girls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think even the guy says something too that's just like really, but yeah. So it's a fun game. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. If you like Pokemon games, you're definitely gonna enjoy this one. By the couple people I talked to who are really into like the end game, like super, EV, IV training, getting the right natures on your Pokemon and whatnot. They've been working on doing all that, and it sounds like they're even having fun doing that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a grind when you're trying to do that, get your perfect Pokemon, but it's still
right. I need to get this still because like I had a whole list of games that I wanted to get, but my birthday and Christmas and I guess now Hanukkah are so close together. My wife's Jewish.
I know, but I mean,
but they're
you just add on a holiday.
Yeah.
Like replace one with the other.
Yeah.
You want to put Kwanzaa in there or something? Or?
No. Well, I'll save that joke for later. No, my sister-in-law adopted two black kids. So,
I was saying you could adopt a black kid. That's what I was thinking, and then you could celebrate all three.
But I had this whole list of games that I wanted to get, and then but my birthday and these holidays are so close together, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait to see like what I get for these, and then I'll go from there after the holidays. So Pokemon's on that list. It's high on the list now that I got Final Fantasy 15. So like the next two games I want to get are Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then probably just one of them, and then Watch Dogs 2, probably. So, but I've been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 15. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch actually lately. When we played it last week,
we did. That was awesome.
That was like that's like the only game I've been playing the last like couple days, and I've just like I used to love Lucio so much, but I've found myself shifting back to Mercy and playing more Pharah. So, but like I don't know, I really like Mercy. I really like buffing people and healing people. Like I like going around fighting my teammates that need help instead of like.
It's easier to like actually control who you're healing with them. I mean, with Lucio, you have to just like run specifically by that person, and you can't really like affect more of them. Like so, I mean,
yeah, and I feel like since the last time we really got serious about playing Overwatch, like I feel like that bubble when you're around someone to heal them has gotten smaller as Lucio. I don't know if I don't know if that was like a real change or not, but it just feels that way.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of the notes. I didn't even know Diva got buffed to have 100 more health. That actually happened in the most recent update, and that's why I was like, did she always have 600 before? And you guys were both like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with Overwatch, but it's still like super fun to play, man. I love it. Like there's just something about that game that's like, I don't know what it is. It's that Blizzard magic. That you just have to like love this game and you love the characters and the way it plays and feels. It's just so good.
They announced their Christmas event.
I know. So excited.
Didn't say a whole lot what's going to be in it.
Can't wait for my sexy Mercy costume.
Might not be Mercy this time.
I know.
She's
getting something. Yeah. Come on, you saw that witch costume. You know she's getting a Santa costume.
Mrs. Claus.
The one I really want is Diva. I want her to get her mech as like a present. And when you ult, it folds up into like a box, so you could send like a rocket-propelled like present bomb at the enemies.
That'd be awesome.
I know, right? Isn't that?
I'm surprised they didn't do anything for her. They didn't do anything for her for Halloween, did they?
No, but I mean, they can't really do a skin for everyone each Halloween or like that Halloween, because then what are they gonna do next Halloween? They have to add new ones. Like,
yeah, I mean they'll just add new ones. They'll just give everybody another Halloween costume.
They should have they give Mercy a sexy nurse costume. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's already a medic. Like, come on.
Man, Overwatch. That's you don't want to dive down that rabbit hole on the internet of Overwatch fans. Let's just put it that way. But I do like Overwatch a lot, and when I'm wanting to play something competitive but not serious, that's the game I've been leaning towards. So, but we did play some Iron Banner last night.
Yeah.
Too. So, and in 5 matches, I got 400 items and a exotic. So.
Oh yeah, the Iron Lords have been
Radiant dance machines for my warlock. Those don't go. I had to give them to my hunter. Jerks.
Who plays a hunter?
This guy.
Sometimes.
So.
No, it's Hankin and Jesus. Doesn't matter what character.